Good evening. So, brother across on the other side of the country, Chris Thorpe, has been walking every day, carrying an extra pound in his ruck for first responders, law enforcement that have completed suicide. So far, he is up to 60 pounds, unfortunately. So I told him last week that I was going to help him out, start carrying some weight. One person can't carry all this. Last year we had over 200 suicides in law enforcement. One person didn't carry a net for the 3+ miles that he's walking every day. So right now I've got 28 pounds extra thrown on me. I've got another 40 pounds coming this week. So I'm just starting with this just to get used to it, and hopefully I don't need to go over 28 pounds the rest of the year, but sadly enough I doubt that will be the case, and I am probably going to need the other 40 pounds, if not more. But as tough as it is, you watch Chris's videos and you can see it's tough walking all the weight on him. But even with all that weight, even if we got to where we were last year and it was 200 pounds, that's nothing compared to the weight of the badge and the weight that's on you when you're suffering with PTSD. The struggle every day to get up, the struggle to get through the day, the struggle to find some reason to make it through the day. It's unbearable sometimes. So back in 2003, and I've told the story if you've heard it, sometimes it's hard talking about it, but I don't think it's ever too many times to tell it. So I was one of the first responders to the Pentagon on 9/11 in 2003. I was diagnosed with PTSD in October of 2003. I almost shot myself because I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And I can tell you, every day trying to get through the day, trying to get up, go to work, act like I was doing all right. It was rough, to say the least. So, well, this is going to be a rough thing, especially if we have to keep adding weight on. But if you listen to Chris every walk, he's got a different message. He's open, he's honest, he talks about the struggles that he's going through. He talks about the struggles that people that he's known that have lost their battles have gone through. At one point earlier in the year, he even lost a buddy of his during the time that he was walking to PTSD. So I'm hoping that, for one, I can get some weight off his shoulders, and two, I can help bring some awareness over here, anywhere up in Canada, United States, whoever happens to be watching. Because this is one of those things that stretches across law enforcement. It doesn't matter where you're a first responder at. It doesn't matter which country. It doesn't matter which language you speak. When you look at the research on this, same issues, high rates of depression, anxiety, alcohol, drugs, anything they can find that will numb the pain a little bit. It all speaks a common language. So anybody that's listening anywhere, you know, leave a message on here, reach out on Facebook, you know, ask for help, find a support system. Even if you're not suffering, doesn't matter if you're first responder, who you are watching this, find a support system. That is the biggest key, is to have people in your life that are going to support you. They're going to support you regardless of what you're going through, whether you're having success, whether you're failing. It's not going to matter to them. And all too often now, you can't find those people. We've seen just in the last couple of months, you've seen a lot of people's true colors come out during all this stuff that's going on. So find some good folks to surround yourself with. Find people that motivate you. Find people that when you watch them, they kind of open your eyes and get you to look at things in a different way. That's what Chris has done for me this year, watching him. You got other guys like Sean Riley with Safe Call Now, watching him. Lieutenant Colonel Grossman is another one. You know, I try to find people so that way when I'm struggling, which is here and there, I'll have a bad day. I try to find people that I can throw them on and listen to them, that'll motivate me. Jocko Willnick's a huge one. That guy, I can listen to him. Doesn't matter what I'm feeling like. I'll listen to him for 30 seconds and I'm ready to go run a marathon and knock the hell out of a heavy bag somewhere, and you feel bad the rest of the day if you're not knocking everything out and getting the work done and getting after it. So you need to find people like that to get you motivated. You need to you also need to be honest about how you're feeling. If you're struggling, I can't tell you how many times I've heard other officers talk about folks that have PTSD, people that have lost their battles to suicide, to PTSD, talking about them being weak. There's nothing weak about this shit. There's nothing weak about asking for help. The ones who are weak are the ones that turn it back and walk away. Those are the ones that are weak. They're too much of a coward to ask what's going on and to stand there and listen. So, if you need help, if you're struggling, ask for it. There's no shame in that. You know, I've heard so many guys talking about their struggles, and it's always a common message. It's okay to not be okay. You can't see all the stuff that we do every day in this job and not be affected by it. So if you're having a rough day, you know, just call your buddy up, call somebody up, get on here, reach out to one of us, call one of the hotlines, call Safe Call Now. You know, whatever it takes, get the help you need. I know from being in that spot how hard it is to see the positives about yourself. No matter what anybody said to me, I couldn't see it. I always saw myself as being worthless when I was struggling. But you're not. I can tell you, I've coming through that battle. I've got 2 kids now. Started a company up. I'm going around the country, up in Canada, talking about this stuff. I've been teaching now at a university. I've been far more blessed than I deserve to be. But when I was going through this stuff, I couldn't see any value in myself. And a lot of the times when you're going through it, you're in a fog, you're not seeing right. And it's hard for people that have never been in that situation to understand that. So, while it may be hard to listen if you are struggling and you happen to turn this video on, reach out to somebody and ask for help, as hard as it may be. The biggest stigma, I think, that coming with asking for help in our field is the fear of losing your badge and your gun. But trust me, losing your badge and your gun is far better than not having another day here, because you can't see now what may be coming down the road for you. You can't see what lies ahead. And trust me, no matter what you're going through, it is absolutely, positively not worth ending your life. So, and for the families of those that have lost their battles, and I pray for you guys every day that you're able to find peace. It's already bad enough in our field when your loved one is going out every day to work. You don't know if they're coming home, and then they come back, and when this stuff starts hitting, you start seeing the changes in them. They're not the person that you knew. And a lot of the times when you start asking questions, they become defensive, they get angry, there's mood swings. I know, because this is all the stuff that I heard that I was doing. So, keep trying to reach out. Find a support system for yourself as well. If you've lost somebody to suicide, there's so many groups out there. There's so many other folks that have started support systems that are out there, and they're looking for the same thing. They just want to find somebody that not only will just listen, but that understands that pain, even though the journeys are never the same for anybody. We all have different paths, and while everybody has loss in their life, the feelings that you have are never the same for anybody. The best you can do is be there and try and be supportive and be present. So what I'm hoping to do from this is not only bring more awareness, get myself into a little better shape, hopefully, and not a couple times I've heard Chris talking about he felt like he was going to fall over doing this. At least now, I don't know how it is out where he is, but here it's about 45, 50 degrees, so this is definitely not too bad. I can't imagine this being up to like 90 on 100 in the summertime, carrying 50 or 60 pounds on my back for 3+ miles. So, but again, it's nothing compared to what the men and women are going through with this when they're suffering. So I think from listening to Chris, I think we both have that, we both been in that situation. We both know that helpless feeling. And I think, just like me, the guy's got a heart of gold, and I think he wants to help as many people as he can and bring awareness through this, even as much as it sucks carrying all this weight. Like I said, it's just a little bit, nothing special. It's just, trying to do something different. So hopefully I'm helping him out as well. I know he's not going to take a pound off, and I know he's going to keep piling them on no matter what I'm doing. So I know no matter what it is at the end, he's going to carry that extra weight. Just today he was talking about struggling, and he missed a day yesterday because of some issues, and he doubled up today and did 2 walks. So if nothing else, I'm doing it to be supportive, just in the spirit of it. I'm going to walk and carry some pounds, and I'm going to catch up to where he is. And if he wants to take a pound off, great, but I know he's got the same mentality that I do. He's not going to do it. He's going to carry. He'll be on his hands and knees crawling with all that weight on him, getting through, because he promised people he was going to do it, which is awesome. So I know I've been babbling here a lot, so I just wanted to get this up, let you guys know that I'm going to be helping him out and walking along, and I'm going to try and get some videos in every day while I'm doing this. And Chris, keep up what you're doing, brother. You're like I said, you're an inspiration to me. Your messages are awesome. Your heart's huge. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're touching so many people. You can't even begin to imagine the number of people that are watching you and how much they're sharing your message and getting it out there. How many people you're touching doing this. So keep it up, brother. You're awesome. The rest of you guys take care. My brothers and sisters in the uniform, whether you're military, fire, police, sheriff, or whatever, corrections, be safe, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and I will see you tomorrow.